So I noticed that a lot of people have issues with the FRP of this phone, Samsung Galaxy S20 5G, Note 20 5G. So I have this particular one is running on Android 13, and I've tried doing the FRP bypass on it severally, and it has not worked out yet, but I believe I have a solution to it, and that is what I want to show you. So while the phone boots up, I'll connect my cable. I've connected my cable. I'll go to setup. Getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is taking too much time, but the phone is currently locked, and I don't know if okay, I'll just go back. I'll activate the emergency mode, *0**#. Then this is the emergency mode. Now I'm already on SAM-FW2 version 4.9. I'll do the USA model. As you can see, it's Android 13. FRP status is triggered. Unlocking step 1 fail. Okay, I also have another version of SAM-FW2. This is version 3.2. The first one is version 4.9, which is their latest. I do have use this 3.2 sometimes if the latest version doesn't work out for the FRP bypass. So this one has failed. I'll try security older than August 2022, and it will still fail. Open test mode. I've already opened it. That's the *#0*#. Enabling ADB failed. Remove FRP from August 2022 to December 2022. I'll do normal mode. My PC is not slow, and a bunch of stuff will happen. Open test mode. That's your *#0*#. Exploit. A lot of stuff, and nothing will happen. So while we are on this, I will also show you how it works on the version 3.2. Or instead of that, I'll use the Android Utility Pro. It's a free software, although some parts are paid, but you can do most of the stuff you need for free. So I'll just go to Samsung Let me do the test mode. Open the test mode again. *#0*#, then go to Samsung, go to main, then use this Samsung enable ADB new security. This, click on it. As long as you've done your *#0*#, it will start trying to do the ADB activation, and after a few minutes, it can be quite a while. If you are lucky, depending on the security version, it should be able to unlock it and pop up the ADB notification for you, which will enable you to do the factory reset, the FRP bypass. But if it doesn't, which in this case it doesn't happen, it doesn't work out, you can also, let me just stop it and then try this one, enable ADB, the normal one. This one is locked, new security MTP. I think it's only when you pay you will get access to this. Since I'm using just the free version, I only have access to these two. And before now, I've tried unlocking with these two and it didn't work out. So while we are at this, and we already know that, I already know that it won't work, the next thing is to try and do a factory downgrade, on a software downgrade on the Note 20. I first did something like this on S25G, not the Note 20. I did a factory downgrade, a software downgrade from a security part, from one higher security part to something much lower, and it worked. So okay, this has said the USB debugging should be enabled, blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, there's no notification on the phone, which means it didn't work. Now, to do this software downgrade, here's how to go about it. I'll open up my browser, you will open up yours. Since what we are looking at is we are looking at Samsung SM-N981N, I'll do Ctrl+C to copy. If you right click, you won't be able to copy, so just highlight, then do Ctrl+C, go to your browser and paste SM blah 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 N981 firmware download, whichever one you use, it's fine. So this is the site I normally use, samfw.com. I'll go to the firmware. Now this is the where it gets tricky and exciting. We'll be seeing a bunch of, yes, this is Note 20 5G. Now this is the version blah 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 A1 HY A1. This is not what, okay, the CSC can matter to you. For me, the CSC I'm looking at is SKC, South Korean whatever. So I'm looking at something like this for my own, but I believe the Korean or KTC, this official one, or this, any of these will work. Now we've been able to confirm the CSC. The next thing would be the bit rate. This is 7, this is 6, this is 5, and from the software we have here, the AP version, that's what you are looking at. The AP version is N981NKSC, okay, SS2HXC1. Now what we are focused on is after these three alphabets, okay, sorry, the two alphabets here, the KS, okay, three is actually KSS. The next number is our bit or software whatever bit or software version, binary or U value. What it simply means is this is security patch 2 U2. This is U2. If we have something like the N981N is for the model number, which is this. Now you count three alphabets KSS. The next number is your security patch number, and on this device it's 2, which means here is 7, this is 6, this is 5. We need to find 2. This is 3, this is okay. Now we are on 2. Now the next thing is this. We have 2HXC1. Now to find the U2 with XC1, that's this is 2HXC1, which is this is the current software firmware on the phone, 1st of March 2024, Android 13, which is currently what we have on the phone, Android 13, and this is the current firmware it is running on. Now to be able to do a downgrade on a Samsung device, you cannot downgrade from a higher version, a higher security patch to a lower one, which means you can't move from 3 to 2, but you can move from 2 to 3. But in upgrade you can move from 2 to 3, but in downgrade you cannot move from 3 to 2 or 4 to 3 or 7 to 6. You can only move from one higher 7 to a lower 7, or a higher 4 to a lower 4. That's the only thing you can do. Now in our case we have software binary 2 or U2. That's what we currently have. Now what we have is the last firmware made for this device on Android 13 U2. This is the last that was made. So we will just, and this is the cool, this is the SKC. Okay, this was it. It's still the same thing, 1st March 2024. So I'll go to 4, I'll go to 5, I'll go to 6. Now the reason why I was going back, I want to see the first the last U2 before U1. This is the last one, which is 12th December 2022. And remember, from our SAM-FW2, we have older than August 2022, August to December 2022, which means it will work. Hopefully, I've not tried it on the Note 20, but I've done it on S20 5G and it worked. I downgraded from a higher from a more recent U version to a much lower one, and it worked. So this is what you need. You just click on it. You can do the SKC. Okay, it's basically the same thing. So, oh my goodness, 6. So I'll look for the SKC, which is this. I'll click on it. It's still the same year, the same date, 21st December 2022. So you will have to download. Just click on download. If you click on download, you start your download process. Okay, my network is a bit slow. the download should pop up. I'm using internet download manager, so the download will pop up and you start your download. 6.74 gig. Once you download, once you are done with the download, in my case, I've already downloaded it. I downloaded it a bit earlier, so I have the firmware here. Okay, I accidentally did KTC, but it's still fine. Now SM-N981N KTC blah 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 blah. I'll just click on extract to. I'll click on new folder, click on OK. So while I'm extracting, I'll have to boot the Samsung device to download mode or Odin mode, depending on what you prefer calling it. I usually use SAM-FW FRP to 3.2 for my Odin flash, but you can easily use Odin 2 to do the download. So I'll just click on download mode. The device should restart. Okay, it's not booting into download mode. I guess I'll have to do it manually. Not working. Okay, to do it manually, it's just to turn off the device. Hold your volume up button, volume up and volume down while the device is turned off, and your USB cable connected to the device. Hold your volume up, volume down while the device is turned off, then connect your USB cable to the device and it will definitely boot into download mode. So I've connected. Okay, so I holding the volume up button and the volume down button while the phone was turned off. I plugged the USB cable inside and I got this. So press the volume up button to get into your download mode. Now I'm in the download mode and let me check the file we were extracting. Okay, this is done. I'll just go to Odin Flash, go to BL. I'll locate the file we extracted, which is this BL AP CP CSC. Then we start the flash. So the flashing has started. The downgrade has started. The firmware downgrade has started, and to take a while. It's currently on 30 over 42 super.img.lz4. Now for the SAM-FW2, the reason why I prefer it over Odin mode is that Odin 2 is that when you are selecting your files, your BL, your AP, CP, CSC, whatever, you don't have to wait, unlike in Odin. In Odin, when you select let's say you select your BL, you have to wait for it to load up. Then you select your AP, you wait again, select your CP. I don't like the waiting time. On this guy, you don't have to wait. As you are clicking and selecting, you are going to the AP, selecting your AP, CP next, and CSC. And if you have data to include, you include data and you are good to go. So the whole process has started, and we'll just give it a few minutes of our time and we'll be done. So while this is going on, I'll prepare this. I'll use this to enable the what's it called, the USB debugging. I'll use this to enable it, or I can still come back to use SAM-FW2. Any of the two works. Now the only flaw with this method is if the what's it called, if the U version is kind of too updated. Let's say it has moved from U2 to U3 and the U3 is the latest security patch, you will not be able to downgrade. This method is only feasible when the latest security patch on the device is still, let's say, like in this case now, the latest security patch for the U2 was 2024 and we still had access to 2022 security patch of the U2. So download it, flash the lower firmware and then do the ADB. It should work, because although I've only been able to do it once on a note on an S20 and it worked, I believe it should be able to work on this, but we are together in this. We'll have to see it if it works or not. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, I'll find another way to do the FRP bypass. So the flashing is done, flash successful. Flash time 3 minutes 34 seconds. That's a lot. SKT 5G blah blah blah. Okay, it's an actual SKT device with a SKC CSC, yeah, whichever one. It's still the same thing to me. So the device has booted. I'll change it to English, United Kingdom, or whatever language you choose. Agree to all, agree. It won't allow me, so I'll just go to emergency *#0*. This is to open test mode like we've been doing earlier. #. Then on the PC, I'll just click on, what's it called, I'll use the new security, activating ADB. Please work, please work. I am depending on you. Okay, it's working, it has worked. Wonderful. So it has worked. I'll click on allow, activating ADB. So the method works. It doesn't work just for Note S20 5G. It works for Note 20 5G. Now I can go on ahead and use this SAM-FW2 4.9 for the unlocking, or I can use the 3.2, but since we did the whole thing on Android Utility Pro AUP, I'll I'll just show you how to do the FRP bypass on it as well. So go to Android, go to main, go to ADB lock, Google lock, Android debugging, Google lock bypass. So I'll click on it. The USB debugging will pop up. I'll click on allow. Some people do check they always allow and stuff. It doesn't really matter. So on the PC you are seeing everything going, lock states green, roots not found, and we are done. So finally we've been able to do the FRP bypass on Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G. I checked for the tutorial on how to do this on YouTube and I didn't really see any one that helped me. Why is it kind of freezing? To unlock, sign in with your I've never seen this before. Okay. Okay. So this is my Note 20 about phone. Okay, so I want to show the what's it called now, the okay, what do I click on first? Okay, ADB. Okay, let me just use this. I want to let me use, whoa, this will not work. Samsung read info, yes. So I just want to read the current information on the device. So the information on the device is still on 2, like we said, KSU 2. So the KSU is actually the what's it called now, the letters first, then we get our U security, the actual security, which is the 2. So we moved from a higher 2 to a lower 2, and we have ourselves a fully unlocked Galaxy Note 20 5G. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Tell them that there's a working method for a good number of FRP bypass, and don't forget to come back for more videos like this. I'll always try to ensure you get the best. See you in another wonderful video. Don't forget to click on the notification button to be among the first to see my videos once they are live. Thank you.